It's been 2.5 years since Israel Adesanya beat Robert Whittaker to become the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, and the two will meet again at UFC 271. But a lot has changed since their first meeting. Whittaker has clawed his way back into title contention with 3 straight wins, while Adesanya racked up 3 title defenses but fell short in his effort to become a 2-division champion when he lost to Jan Blachowicz. Will the second chapter be the same as the first, as Adesanya continues to prove his dominance over the division, or will Bobby Knuckles author a masterpiece, get his revenge, and regain the title at UFC 271? Let's break it down. This is By the Numbers. The last time they met, Adesanya carved Whittaker up en route to a second-round TKO to become the undisputed middleweight champion. It was the first and only time in 12 middleweight fights that Whittaker was outstruck by his opponent. But it wasn't like Whittaker was getting dominated before being stopped, as Adesanya only outstruck him 40-32. However, it was the pinpoint accuracy that spelled out Whittaker's demise, as the last stylebender landed 42% of his significant strikes, while Whittaker only landed 27%. Since suffering his only loss as a middleweight, Whittaker has gone 3-0 with unanimous decision victories over Darren Till, Jared Cannonier, and Kelvin Gastelum, and each performance has been better than the last. Whittaker had a combined striking differential of 288 to 156, a plus 132. He hasn't been knocked down, and he's only been taken down once in those 3 fights. Against Gastelum, Whittaker was far superior in the striking department, to the tune of 150 to 62, a plus 88, and that striking differential is the 3rd greatest in UFC middleweight history. Adesanya had a lot more trouble with Gastelum when they met back in 2019, only outlanding his opponent 109 to 91. But maybe that has more to do with Gastelum being damaged goods after the last stylebender was through with him. Adesanya may have bit off more than he could chew when he fell short in winning the light heavyweight title and suffered the only loss as a professional, but now he's back in the division where he's currently 2nd all-time in title fight wins with 5, and his 10-fight winning streak trails only the legendary Anderson Silva in the division. Will the rematch find Adesanya and Whittaker in a different kind of fight? It's unlikely. This could be yet another stand-up affair, as Adesanya ranks 5th all-time in takedown defense as a middleweight by successfully defending 83.3% of takedowns, while Whittaker is 9th at 80.9%. Whittaker doesn't have much to worry about because Adesanya has 0 takedowns in 11 UFC fights. Not a single one. Whittaker is a far better wrestler, but doesn't use it much. 10 takedowns in 17 fights, 4 of which came in his last fight against Gastelum, does not suggest that we'll see either of them on their back. With 825 significant strikes landed, Whittaker has a chance to take over the lead among active fighters as he's only 12 behind Brad Tavares. Adesanya still has a ways to go with 654 significant strikes landed, but that's still good enough for 4th among active middleweights. But Bobby Knuckles is dealing with a champion who has successfully defended 65.5% of opponent strikes, 2nd among active 185-pounders. He's gonna have to find his target or risk the same result as when they last met because Adesanya is only getting better. Will Adesanya finally close the chapter on this rivalry and continue his road to greatness? Or will Whittaker be the roadblock that puts an end to the last stylebender's reign?